like, spread the fucking word about this. Talk about crazy ferrets. That seems on par. Talk about clothes, strengths, describe future, discuss pet peeves. Encourage Toad to find common ground. Toad's been broken, so I guess he'll get recruited soon. Chance for Toad to talk to Colony. Talk about the Colony. Changing teams. Was it mentioned? Changing teams to Toad. Such a story about Colony to Toad. I love that, like, Kit Kat has a childhood story about the colony. It wouldn't be about this colony because they weren't a child in this colony. I don't have the ability for people to be children in this colony. But I like the effort, Kit Kat. We can recruit Toad as soon as, like, the next person talks to him. So basically by, like, another day, we'll have Toad in amongst our midst, which will be good. But yeah, Baxter's gonna take a while. He's gonna be another couple of days, realistically. What else I gotta do? Oh yeah, that's right, we're moving the turrets. Well, if I can't put it to there... I read that as Murder Camp, but it's Marauder Camp. Okay, so... the Prime Chancellor of West Finfarnham has sent us a message. Apparently pirates based nearby camp raiding his caravans. We should be getting some light overnight for this would be great. Actually, you know what? If the wind picks up, we should end up getting a lot of power, hopefully. It's flicking. It's like just barely on it. Okay, what have they got? There's 11 pirates. For the option for a tornado generator. Interesting. I do have a bombardment on somebody. Marine armor masterwork. That shit's gonna get me attacked all the time. Gold camp loot. Integrated warhead. Architect leg. Plasteel camp loot. See, the plasteel is appealing to me as well, because, like, oh, Sullivan joins. Hold on. We could get a whole ass person. How did I not see that? Hi, who are you? Sullivan Hunter. Animals, psychopath. Fantastic. No health issues. Very odd that it's offering me a person. I haven't had a person offered in a while. Honestly, I kind of think the tornado generator and the masterwork armor would be pretty sweet. I do think that we would get attacked for it on the way home. There is a chance that we could potentially get multiple people. And I'm only looking for 5 more people. Like, I'm not expecting to find medics and shit in their base, but like, I'm pretty open to the suggestion of if they have it. But then again, Sullivan, last time we took on somebody with Linda, and Linda was just an absolute piece of shit. And like, you are a psychopath and a bully and hunter, Jesus. Like, you can do plants and animals, but I have like 60 people that can do plants and animals, probably more than that actually, probably like close to 80 or 90 people can do plants and animals. If you had like a massive medical, like you can't even learn medical. Can learn shooting, that could get improved. As much as I want in a guaranteed person, I kind of want this shit more, honestly. Because like, attack 11 people, there's a chance that 1 or 2 might be worth it. Coming on the way home, I'll get attacked again at least once. So there's another chance to potentially take people. I have like a couple of options there. I take that. So I don't want anti-grain warheads. I'll just sell them anyway, but I don't want that shit in my base. My people are not that bright. They will go and they'll kick it and they'll die. And it will be some fucking legacy character too. It won't just be some random shrub that's like walking around in here that's like on the death list, you know. I have the death list. Like, we've only got 2 people left on that. We've got a few people that are pretty close to that death list, but like, we've only got 2 people actually on the death list at the moment. It's doing pretty good. I think I reset that to back where it was. Yeah. Alright, so if it's 11 tribes people, I'm personally going to go overkill on this if I can. So what I kind of want is, I do want to go to that, but okay, if you're going to go up to here, no, cancel that. I would recommend sending a caravan to be here. I'll send 2. I'll send 2 that have gunners. Yes, there is a chance I'm going to get attacked back home. But the second caravan, I'm going to try to consist of purely people with shock lances. Maybe not. I don't want to take everybody. Very tempted to take everybody every time I get the chance. Bennett's, Ray's like invisible to Max, so she could go. That should be a good first little group. That should be about probably 5 or 10 people. You guys can take the horses. There should be plenty enough horses for like all the carry weight. And get you some food. So you could definitely take some simple meals. We've got plenty of that. We've got hay for the animals. I don't want that much medicine. Probably like 10, but I do want like 10 herbal to try to work on the people. Berries or something for like backup stuff, maybe pemmican. We do actually have packaged survival meals. Can we take like, slap 10 of those in there? That would give us like 10 days worth of food. The worst case scenario if they've got to stay out there or something. So send that. But I also want to send a second caravan. Now, it isn't going to matter which fucking caravan I load up. Ideally, I do want to grab a couple more absolute psychopaths from my colony to go out for this battle. I shouldn't send McJolly because they'll probably die, but it's fine. They're going to die eventually. What else we got? Huntsman. There should be plenty of gunners for like the second group. I'll grab Sloan as well. I'm going for people that got the fucking changed shotgun because like in the worst case scenarios, I'll just let rip and we'll just I was going to say like Beyblade for a bit. I'm like, no, we'll just let rip and we'll just kill a few people. I can take, let me take the fleet of non-pregnant dromedaries. That would be ideal. So I can tell happily yawning, seeing feathers in between paws, Silt says. You're fabulous, fucking that's what it is. Don't resist. Nah. I don't know, I got decorative while you're asleep. They probably have enough food. So if I go back into my colony, I'll go around and I'll have a look for some people that got psychic shock lances and I'll kick them into the caravans too. I want to send it as 2 caravans because that way I've got 2 small groups hopefully turning up, and if they can leave at the same time, that would be great. Now, I don't have any shock lances in here, do I? No. By the look of it, everybody picked one up, which is great. That's what I want. Alright, now there's the challenge of actually finding who has one, because basically anybody that's laying down, I'm going to have to wait till everybody wakes up before I can see this. It's like, while they're laying down, I'm not going to be able to spot the people that got psychic shock lances. Chimpanzee's got one. Hold on. You could go to caravan 2. How many's in that? 8 at the moment. Alright. I don't think I've got anybody on the first one. But, yeah, we're getting some fucking electricity now. We're probably going to get a zap on this bottom half because it's been overfilled for a while. But, yeah, if we could build that up, that'd be great. Having the... what do you call them? These mostly already built already has been great. Once these are connected, I think those ones are connected with the cable. No. Alright, we'll get those 2 connected and they'll start bringing power in. What's Tadashi doing? Are you in a caravan, aren't you? Yeah, mate. You're gonna do food binge, right? But I don't really need you in this caravan. Okay. Let's keep looking around, see if I can spot some more people that have psychic shock lances on their back. And I'll add them to the caravans. There's a lot of people with like smoke pop-ups, like I said earlier. Dorsa could go. You're a little bit slow walking around, aren't you? Burson's a doctor, so you could definitely go. That's like at least 3. There's a chance I already accidentally have one in my caravan anyway. But I do want to leave some people here that have got it because like the pirates aren't super skilled. They're great for like a singular task. Like they eat a lot of food and like take up a bed for like a what do you call it, for like one function mostly. Mate, don't die. Chimpanzee's a pretty decent fighter, so I'm not too worried about that. Alright. Taming Dodsworth. It's great, Dodsworth. Who else is in this area that's got one? everybody's basically up and about, so if somebody's got one, I should be able to see it. Sorry. No. I thought I had a lot more. I do think I used some to take people in that last battle, but I really thought I had a lot more people around that had them. It's not that we bought like 7. I thought we had like several. But honestly, they could be in here and I just can't see shit in the vibrant blue. I also realized that the blue that I made is basically the exact same. It's not quite the same. It's off by like a tiny hue. But it's so similar to the actual blue of the lighting in here. And I'm like, huh. I thought it was pretty interesting. Like, it's just a bit of a surprise to me. I should also connect up those bits in there. So then we got like an extra bit. But I haven't done it yet. I don't think any of my cooks should have thing. I think you're already in a caravan. I think I've grabbed just about everybody that's got one that I saw earlier anyway. Which isn't a problem. I have a lot of people that can do gunning and I've got a lot of people that have got psychic shock lances. If there's somebody I want, I will be taking them. I don't want to just, like, a lot of my people are built up of, like, mostly just crap. Trying to, like, fill in a singular role. I like being able to have people that can have multiple things that they can do at any given time. Like, you know, if researching isn't available, they can go and craft something or whatever, you know. Geethan's got one. And so Shadow, actually. Now look at it. I can add both of you two to the caravan. Shadow's one should only have 1 shot on it left, though. I'm pretty sure. How's this wagon? Falls back asleep, suddenly wolf flush? No. Get your sleep wagon. I think that should be everybody that's probably got one. Should be in the caravans. I think I've got like 2 teams of 11, give or take, going out. So this will be fine. If I let them like build that up, and we're still building components and shit. We've got 114 components. So everything can get fixed. And now just while I'm waiting for that caravan to go out, there's a fire. It's fine. We got rain. It's fine. So what I wanted to do, I could move this forwards by, I mean, I would have to deconstruct it to build it, right? But I could move it forwards an entire row by 1. And that wouldn't be a huge issue. Except for like here might be an issue. We'd lose like an extra one of these things, but that's okay. If I did that, if I moved it all forwards by 1, that's a lot of deconstruction and reconstruction and honestly shit not working. Nick's sad wandering, and I don't think you're in the caravan, but if I was to say this from like 1 further forward, so things built like along here, right? And I've got 3 fall back to where a turret would sit, and then another 3 blast radius to that. And then we've got another one of these. That would fit. Okay. I have to move everything forwards by like 1 row. Hey, shaman. Okay, yeah, we'll deal with that in a sec. Hold on. Let me just get this line up here. And we got Toad. Good timing, Toad, mate. I gotta move this all forwards by 1. And where is this second line? The turret's gonna get built along here, I believe. Yeah. Turrets are gonna get built along this line. So that's gonna give us a little bit more space, honestly. It does mean I've got to pop another turret down the bottom here, but this should be okay. We could probably accommodate for that in like the long run. Okay. I'll just get rid of this little Scrabble bit here, because otherwise I'll confuse myself later. Alright. Well, that's where my shit's going to move to, so the other thing too is I have a chance to like fix up any like alignments that were wrong. Alright, first up, Toad. Where you at, mate? You're a daytimer and you could do cooking. I want to get you cooking as soon as possible. I also want to get trading as soon as possible, ideally, in case I'm sending anybody out on the caravan that's, you know, particular about that, but this will do. Let's get that and get work. Alright. let's get you sorted out, because I kind of expect you to be primarily in the kitchen for the most part. What was that? Handling. That's fine. I don't mind handling being up. Won't do hunting. For construction is actually your second highest. Oh no, sorry, third highest. That's okay. I'd still like that to be a relative second priority. If there's no handling, if there's no hunting, there's no handling, there's no construction, then you can like do other shit and that's fine. There's growing, but you're a 3. I'm gonna put you up as a 2 for plant cutting, honestly, because I'd like to have somebody have a fucking priority for that. The rest of the shit's mostly just nothing. This person's primarily going to be... let's make that the other way around. Primarily going to be cooking. If they don't have that to do, there's animals or there's plants or there's construction. They will always have something to do. Cleaning isn't their priority because I want them to focus on fucking cooking if I can. Where's these shamans? I've been waiting to get like another group of something. Anything that isn't just like bulk goods trader. Because I just need somebody to do trades. But bulk goods traders buys like, you know, the food and shit. They'll trade that. So, I've been kind of calling those in a lot. Alright. Are you guys just going to come stand over here? Maybe. Okay. They do look like they're kind of coming around here a little bit. I do think if they wanted to be here, they would have cut through. But if we could kind of meet them around about here somewhere, that'd be great. Because then it's not too far away. My people do bring in the stuff from the hill route pretty often. So they should be fine. There's also a shit ton of things to harvest, so I'm just going to set them off doing that while I wait. There's also some animals to hunt too, by the look of it on the map. Yeah, grizzly bear. And some alpacas and shit. Oh, okay. So, I know grizzly bears will attack. So this should be up from center. Center to there. So I don't really want to move those. I could have moved them probably in and down by 1. That would not have mattered. Where is the power grid here? Yeah, I could have moved them. No, I couldn't. If I move them 1 square closer, they end up touching and then the grids combine. The only way that works okay is if I go top down, like top ways grid and other side grid. And I do think I'm slowly repairing the situation. The only problem is I'm also going to lose out on all of the stuff up here. The other thing I could do, if I don't move everything, I could just put a shit ton of solar out here on the sand. That could work. The only problem is the turrets. I could also put a second line of turrets over here, but again, it does open me up to the issue of that becomes heavily guarded, so this then becomes like the fight zone. But I don't know, it just depends. If I get enough solar out on this side, I can always remove a bit over there and I can add a second row of turrets instead of the solar. I could do that. Hold on. What's the ratio of that? Because I don't really want to move everything forwards. I'm looking at it and I'm like, it's not about the moving stuff forwards. It's about I have a shit ton of sand zone in here. If I was to connect this upwards, we'd be fine. Honestly, if I put it all on one grid, yeah, we'd get a zap every so often, but we'd also have a shit ton of electricity all the time, everywhere. The only problem is every so often when we get a zap, everything would go out for a moment until that component gets fixed. But apart from the fridges, that's not a huge issue unless I'm trying to make something. Cypress mate, can I take you instead? Because Corpsey's not catching up to this group, and I think you could probably head him off at the pass here. Where the fuck this guy is? Yeah, that one. Can you go trade with that? Because I think Corpsey's like bringing up the rear, and you can probably get them here. And this isn't a bad spot because we'll be right near going around to the kitchen, so this will be good. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to probably do a different design. This is usually what happens when I'm trying to design shit for my base. There is a great deal of back and forth that always happens, and I usually do this stuff normally off stream because it's a lot easier, at least for me, to like sort out the stuff. Like here's like dead ass center. Hey Amperzon, how you doing? What are you up to? Let me take this all the way out here again so I can see my lines. My lines are basically centered that. I'll take them out of the center in a moment. I just need to be able to see that they're there. It's in here that I don't want them to be. I don't need the lines in here. There you go. I do like having my lines around my base. It makes it easier. Just chilling. How about you? Yeah, I'm doing alright. I'm also pretty much just chilling. It's been a pretty nice kind of quietish night, you know. There's not really much going on because I got attacked last week, so I got a chance to just kind of like build up some stuff, and we're going to go do an attack quest and stuff. And yeah, I'm trying to kind of resolve the issue of electricity around my base at the moment, which isn't too much of an issue. I really got to either decide to break the kind of, it's not exactly mirrored design, but it's about as close as I've got so far. And I kind of don't want to, but I know the only way I can get enough power in the space is by breaking the mirrored design and actually building shit where I've got space. I don't have quite enough money for that. I do have a good sculpture though. I've got a shit ton of books. I could not buy you animals for starters. I was gonna buy like the ducks and the pigs and shit because they get auto culled, so it's just food, right? And I am still doing okay with neurotrainer thingies. They make, I don't know, medicine and shit. I do want the psychic soup pulses, but I have a few at the moment. Got plasteel. I don't want smoke leaf. You got herbal medicine. I don't need that. We're actually making a good supply of herbal medicine, so it's been good. What else we got? We got pemmican, which I do want to buy because that's kind of like feeding my meat people. We got a 10-year-old fully trained thrombo that doesn't have a name. Sorry, a 5-year-old. There's a couple of them up here actually. That's wild. My thrombos don't really reach adulthood without a name usually. But yeah, if I slap one of those on there, and I know that these are meat animals. I know that I'll cull them eventually and stuff, but this is like long shelf life food storage stuff now. So I don't really mind. That's going to take out all of our silver out of the base, but I do believe that we don't have any floors to do at the moment that require silver. So this should be fine. We brought back enough silver previously to get all the floors we wanted done for the moment. And if I need more silver later, we'll get more silver later. But yeah, we kind of just we've just been like tinkering around the base tonight. It's been really nice, you know. Been getting some more beds made to house more of my people. We're obviously going off soon to steal more people. But we have beds for them, so it should be fine. I can't remember what my count of beds was, but I'm pretty sure it's one for each person individually. And there's a few people in my colony that are in couples, so we should have enough beds. I think I've got enough beds for, I think, 200 and... I don't know if it's 230 individual people. It's a lot. There you go, mate. I guess the caravan's going out. How's the other one doing? I want 2 caravans to go out about the same time. We've got enough hay grass. Is anybody in here having mental state? No. Okay, well, are you grabbing stuff, Hummingbird? Yeah, she's grabbing hay grass and stuff. Cool. Okay, if they grab the medicine, which is right there, they can leave too, and if I could just pause this group when they get outside, I could merge them together, and then basically what I'm planning to have happen is we are going to an encampment that has 11 tribespeople. I am going to steal probably 1 or 2, but the items that we're going to get gifted from that particular quest, if it goes into the caravan, will get attacked on the way home, 100%. If it gets attacked again by people and it's somebody I want, I'll just take them. And then we get extra people. So it's all kinds of bonuses. They did give me an offer for actually having a person. They offered me Sullivan. And I just remember my deal with Linda was so sour because she was just a fucking nutcase. And I ended up killing her off. So, like, we did a lot to go get Linda. And it was a whole story arc and shit. And she turned out to just be like a bum, basically. She was just awful. So we just got rid of her eventually. And yeah. Hey, Delacruz, mate. After you do that, actually, is somebody else walking out here? Pretty wolfing. Can I get you to just tell them to nick off? You can't do... No, not plants. People. I never do social. That's fine. I can't grab... Maybe Peter's mate. Can you do social? I just want to grab somebody that's in the area. Can you tell them to go? Because that way I don't have to worry about them being in here. But yeah, we've done like all of our trading. We're working on the solar. So what I was talking about with like removing like how this looks like very mirrored and shit. It's not perfectly mirrored, right? It's very like one side to the other. There's a look kind of thing. So what I should really do is I should use the sand area and just build like a shit ton of solar out here because like they need it. The only problem is as soon as I build the solar out here, my turrets are behind it. There goes my caravan. Hold on, where did that go? No, they're leaving. We didn't, yeah, it's all right. Just keeping track. I'm like, my group's like nearly ready to go. Wait, did you guys have a mental break? Hold up. Is that what happened? Who's mentally broken? Caravan. Alright. Is it chimpanzee? No, chimpanzee's gotta go with this. That's fine, I guess. Or... Well, he's only having... Nah. Let's fix that up and see if we can push him out of the area. I had it saved just before they walked down here. Like, literally as soon as I saw them looking at leaving, I'm like, we'll just see if we can push them out. Because usually people have mental breaks when they're about to go. And if they have enough mental breaks, it can completely delay the entire thing. And it's fine if it delays it by a day or whatever, because the other caravan will go out. But there's also a chance that chimpanzee will have a worse reaction to leaving now. And essentially what could happen is he could go berserk or something like that. So there's always like that sort of downside to it. Hey Captain, welcome back. What are you up to? Yeah, dismiss the trader. I'm pretty sure we've had the chat with them. They've got shit on the ground around them. I like the RGB Captain. It's nice. I've got RGB horse. Hold on. I just like putting my shook emote behind everything because it just emphasizes it. So great. Who's starving? Is it somebody? Oh, it's a Marlboro. Okay, Marlboro's got a lot going on. He's malnourished. What is your health, mate? Malnutrition, trivial. Left lung, right thumb, brain scar, itchy. I don't think you should be that malnourished. You didn't go on a caravan. You're tired again. Oh, you're in the caravan. That's right. Do you have a psychic shock lance? No, you have the minigun. Can I just remove you from the caravan? Marlboro is great and everything, but Marlboro is a ticking time bomb even in the colony. So I don't really want them... I know I put them in it because they had the right kind of gun that I wanted to send out, but this is just one of those, I don't want to fuck with that because Marlboro will snap and it's just going to be one of the ones that slows down everybody and gets somebody hurt kind of tantrums for sure. How we going in temperatures? Pretty good. It's like 19 outside, even though it's winter. It's very ambient here. Like inside it's quite warm. Oh, let's have a look. Yeah, grow rooms are nice and toasty. They're growing pretty well. My bedrooms and stuff are nice and warm. The fridge is frozen. I don't know if that's mostly light ambience affecting that. Hold on. Yeah, a little bit, probably. It is also still cold in there because I think I've got passive coolers in there maybe. The prison should be warm. These are getting a bit too hot. And interestingly enough, these might be cool. Hold on. 18 degrees. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Okay, so these are not insulated somehow. But I noticed that these aren't keeping my people warm. I gotta open up my doors. Let's leave those ones open. I had the doors on here initially to kind of like slow the roll and let people... Actually, you know what I should do? I don't think I need the doors on them at all. Let's get rid of the passageway, hallway doors. There's another one here I want to get rid of. I had it on it originally because this was sealed and people couldn't walk through it. I had doors on here originally and it stopped the heating from going up and down through the place. So I got rid of it, but I obviously didn't remove it off the newly built one. The only thing I hate about this is the fact that it's not a sealed ending on the back of this. It doesn't have a cap, so it will go like straight out. If people leave a door open and stuff, that just leaves like the colony vulnerable. But there's no real way for me to move that down and still have access to everything. Like, I could move it down by like 2 here, and I could move the entire set down and have a cap on the end of it. That would